So this tweet went viral making fun of British people for what we consider pizza. It's actually a really interesting cultural quirk. What we consider pizza is actually heavily reliant on context. It's actually a bit tricky for people who are not from the Great Britain, so I thought I'd explain a bit of it to you. So next time you come here, you won't embarrass yourself. So really anything with something on the bottom and another thing layered on top can sort of be considered pizza. Our most common pizza that you've probably heard of is beans on toast pizza. We tend to drop the pizza bit and shorten it. If you want to sound really British, you can use the slang name, which is biztos. For a pizza to be a pizza, it has to include either Marmite or Worcestershire sauce. Actually, to be honest, most things have to include that for it to be British cuisine. If it doesn't have that honour in it, it tends to be a foreign dish. So something layered, other things on top. Now, you might think that like a canapé at a dinner party could be considered a pizza. We wouldn't call that a pizza, we'd call it a pizzette. It's like a pizzette, but we pronounce it pizzette. And people think that comes from the Italian like pizzetti or pizzetta. But it actually comes from a place called Yorksmington, which was an old mining village. And they used to use large screws and very small screws, and the small screws were called pizzettes. So we call canapés pizzettes, which is, in a way, a pizza. What else? Pasta. If you have pasta on the bottom, sauce on the top, we would call that a pizza. But if the sauce is mixed in, we'd call that a Gramble thicket or a Mumar's fourth whip. If you are travelling around Great Britain or any of the UK, then you probably will come across sandwiches, but they won't be called sandwiches because we see a sandwich as two little pizzas kissing, which is why we refer to them as kissy nibblers. If you do come over and visit us in the Great United Brit England, then I would recommend that you try our national dish. And that is a hot mince pizza served with a cup of tea. But call it what we call it, which is a meaty flatty and a hot wetty. I hope that really helps you all. God save the king.